Taking you straight to KwaZulu-Natal and the area of Mfume near Amanzimtoti. The community there still in shock after an early morning shooting that claimed the lives of 4 family members. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan is at the scene and she joins us live now. Karinda, good morning to you. The visuals you are beaming to us. Tell us what you have been able to see in the last hour.
Certainly, Oli, before we go there, I do have a family member who is willing to speak to us, Mr. Zakhele Ngidi. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to us, and I'm so sorry that we've come to you at this time. Sir, can you just tell us the people who passed away in this home, who were they, and maybe some few words about them? In Isuzu.
Okunye ngaye kodwa ke khona ukuthiza kwawenzeka lapha phakathi kwaleli ekhaya kwafika kwadutshulwa iwindi lokwadubuleka umakoti kwala ekhaya lo sephinde kwadutshulwa futhi akukho okunye ngikwaziyo ukuthi kwakwenze njani noma ubani ngazi lutho ngoba ngihlala Adams Mission.
So the police said there could have been some family issue. Do you know if this was related to that?
Yeah, I will find a bakulate Labananki, Nanki, kodwa ukuxhumana wekunenkinga sasembenum nje ni kanjalo ukufana kwemndeni kodwa ke ikona ngwazi akukho kuyi. Yeah, bengake communication ngahle kwemndenini kwefamily.
Ngidi, are you worried about the family safety?
Yes. I'm worried. I'm so worried. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen after this because there's no one here now. See? Yeah. We need support. I don't know what we can do. I don't know.
Everybody who was living in this house has passed away?
Passed away. Only one person alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. We also just want to go and thank you for speaking to us. Thank you, Mr. Ngidi. Mr. Zakhele Ngidi. We're just going to actually take you much further into the home, and while we just prepare to do so, take a listen to the police spokesperson, Colonel Robert Nechiwanda, about what unfolded here early this morning.
All the deceased adults. There's no child because it was the mother, the father, the son, the grandson, and a female visitor, neighbor, who's believed to be the girlfriend to the grandson. The 4 were in one house when they were shot. Some bodies were found outside the house because they tried to escape through the windows during the shooting, but for sure there were other assailants waiting.
Indeed, well, there you hear the police spokesperson, and we're just much closer to the home. The family is allowing us to come through here, and my colleagues will just pan and show you the house where this has happened. While we just actually move to the side a bit, take a listen to the councillor who expressed the shock that the community has been going through.
That's this assassination of this nature which happens to the members of the family. It is not expected by anyone in this community because they are a good family. We have never had anything bad related or which something that they've done in the community. They are good people. So we are very shocked as a community because we are not used to this crime of this nature. Normally they are housebreaking here, they are stealing of appliances, but we have never experienced such incident.
Certainly, the family in a state of mourning right now. My colleague Spongise Ngubande is showing you the house where the shooting occurred. You see here the broken glass, the broken window, and earlier, just before you crossed to us, early, the family had to don their gloves, medical gloves, and start removing their furniture from this house. Among the furniture we saw removed was a blood-stained mattress, and that was the mattress, we understand, where some of the family members were asleep and they were shot while they were on that mattress, the blood stains there. And as well, of course, major concern right now is the safety of this family. As we heard a member say, everybody who was in this house, bar for one person who managed to escape, was killed. And of course there are many other family members living in the surrounding area, so they fear for their safety, because from what police have said, this was a family feud. Exactly over what issue is still unclear. That's something the family will still have to convey to us. There Mr. Ngidi is walking in now, and he was of course saying that he's worried about the safety of the rest of the family members. And unfortunately, what I also see are blood stains at the doorway, just on the ground. And of course, 4 people killed. All the deceased were adults, but one of them was a grandson living here, an adult male person, all living in this house, and we can still see some fragments of bullet casings as well. The police are still here. The remains of the deceased were removed much earlier on, and so right now, and just to the side, there's a woman here who's just picked up a towel with some blood on it. I'm not sure if our camera will be able to see that, but of course this is going to be some graphic visuals there. We won't go much further in because, remember, this family, at the news of their loved ones passing, are going to still have to prepare for funeral arrangements, come to the understanding of what has happened, and so they also do need some sense of privacy. Some of the women here crying, and earlier just outside on the driveway was singing as well. And in a state of mourning, as we heard the council say, a state of shock. This is one among several mass shootings we have seen across KwaZulu-Natal, most notably happening in eThekwini. Remember earlier this year we were in Umlazi, or rather at the Kwamashu hostel area, where several people were gunned down. At the start of this year we were in Fulweni, where a similar case had happened, and so we see these types of shootings happening more frequently. In some cases it's a matter of a revenge attack or a family feud, as we know this one has been now, and in other cases it is a shootout between police and suspected criminals. But regardless of the motive, what we see here is the deaths of 4 people today, and there you see family members, they have to put on those medical gloves and start cleaning up the personal belongings of those who have passed away.
Yeah, Karinda, just listening to that conversation you had with Mr. Ngidi, one of the family members, extremely worried about the safety of the family, and he was calling out, or at least asking for support. Do we know whether the people who, or at least the lone survivor, whether they will remain there, because it doesn't look like anyone is going to be residing in this home, at least for the foreseeable future?
Certainly not. Only we understand that the lone survivor, is currently with police, taken to a place of safety because of the concern that the entire family was gunned down. But it is unclear whether he will return at this stage. Looking at the fear of Mr. Ngidi, the fear that he has, for the safety of the family, it might not be that family member will return to this home. But of course, all of this to be confirmed by the family. The matriarchs of the family, some relatives cleaning up, the matriarchs of the family really just sitting and watching everything unfold outside this house. A mother here was also killed. Remember, she was among the deceased, and she was injured in a shooting that happened at this house last year. So it seems that this family feud issue has been going on for a long time. and this is the Ngidi family here in Mfume that has had this issue. Of course, there still needs to be an investigation with regards to what exactly could have been the motive, the issue that would ultimately result in 5 suspects storming into this home here and opening fire, taking down or killing 4 people, 1 who managed to escape, but 4 people gunned down in this very house.
Karinda, Jagmohan, thank you very much. Live for us there in the area of Mfume. This is near Amanzimtoti.